name is Paul Butler, and I'm an Oregon MBA finance student. On today's episode, I'll get the chance to hang out with special guest and Oregon MBA alum Jim Sever, who works as a financial analyst at Intel. Join us as we cruise around town experiencing the finer side of what the city of Portland has to offer and talk about why it's important to pick an industry in finance. I even get a chance to hit a home run. Hey Jim, how's it going?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to meet you later today.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear more about your career path and what kind of advice you have for MBAs.
Let's plan to meet for lunch at Henry's, say about noon. Does that work?
Great. I'll see you then.
Sounds great. See you, Paul. I saw that you're from Boston.
I am.
You following the playoff series at all?
It's going about as well as we expected. Looking to get swept, but
of course.
They're ahead of schedule, so.
I don't think the NBA will let LeBron lose in the first round.
No.
So I don't know if you drink beer, but I'd recommend the IPAs for sure.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, I've been here before. I love the waffle fries.
Oh, nice.
The Gorgonzola fries are fantastic.
Nice and healthy. I like that.
In the program, we're being advised, to figure out where we should work in what industry and then identify some companies in that industry. And so I'm just curious about your take on that and how you made that decision.
Same as you. It's like when I was in the program, I didn't really have that in as a frame of mind as much, right? Mm-hmm. And it's something that I've really come to appreciate more since having been in industry. For me, I was always interested in tech. So Intel was a great fit. Yeah. And there's a lot I always have to learn. My friends would tell you I am not like a tech kind of guy. But I was curious about it, and that was enough to get in and get started and get learning about it.
Okay.
But I also thought we could go by SKB Realty just to give you a sense of something different, a different industry. And I know you're interning at Intel, but you should keep your options open and see what's out there and what's the best fit for you.
Okay. So Jim, you said that you grew up in the DC area. Is there any place else that you've lived, or is that home?
Yeah, DC was home. My parents were U.S. diplomats.
Oh, wow.
So I grew up overseas. When we were in the States, it was the DC area, but I was born in Brazil, and I lived in Indonesia and Greece. So definitely grew up internationally. I have sort of that international experience and flavor. But I've since moved to Portland and just love it.
Jim, how you doing, man?
Good to see you again. It's been a while.
Good to see you as well, absolutely. Yeah. Paul, how you doing?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Thanks so much for meeting with us today.
Of course.
I wanted to show Paul a little something different. He's going to be interning with Intel with us this summer.
Oh, nice.
And I thought, well, that'd be one great perspective, but what better way than to show him around SKB to give him a little bit of a different industry feel, different experience.
Yeah, cool. All right, follow me. So Paul, the reason I got into the real estate industry is because it's an asset type that is a little bit more tangible than something like tech. And the skill set that I learned at the University of Oregon has really assisted me in my ability to properly underwrite potential acquisitions, and then source the debt and equity necessary to complete those projects.
Cool. You interned here last summer. How did that go, and how did that make the choice to come back easier?
I did intern here in between my first and second year, and through that, I really got to know SKB, understand the size of the firm was something that really identified with me. So my desk is here. Our president sits right across from me. I'm able to pick up, conversations he has, meetings he has, and really just kind of soak in some knowledge that I may not have got at a company like Intel or a larger firm like that. So that's really been important to me.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Ryan, it was a pleasure. Thanks so much.
Jim, great to see you again.
Thanks.
Do you guys have angels at Intel?
So SKB was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was exciting to hear about their current work, the opportunities for finance students.
So definitely something a little bit different than we're gonna go to next. You can tell. One of the things I want to tell you is, like, when you're starting your internship, be thinking about, is this the kind of place that I can see myself working?
Okay.
Think of it as like a two-way interview. Is that you're checking us out and we're checking you out to see if it's the kind of place that, that we think you can be successful, and you want to make sure that you can see yourself being happy here. Okay. And one of the things that I really want to stress about Intel that makes it such a great place to work, in my opinion, is that you can rotate to different assignments. Okay. So every year and a half, 2 years, you rotate to a different job within finance. It can be in marketing, could be in manufacturing, could be in strategic planning, whatever. Okay. And you sort of help guide your own career.
Okay.
And so that's something that I think really helps set Intel apart from a great place to work.
And so you have a little bit of say in where your next assignment could be in that rotation
Absolutely.
program?
Usually your first one you don't have much say, but like after that it's like, yeah, it's wherever you kind of want to go. If you have an interest in marketing or entrepreneurship, you can say, hey, you know what, I want to work in the Intel Capital portion and really sort of express that side of it. Or if I want to go to a different area, you kind of guide it from there.
So your first assignment, was that related to where you interned at all the summer previous?
Completely different, actually.
Okay.
Where you actually end up interning is usually just like where we have the good meaty projects that particular summer, and then where you start is generally where we have job openings the following year.
Okay.
So this is the pubfish team that we play on. I was telling you about. My wife and I have been playing for the last 5 years. We're actually co-captaining the team. That joker out there is one of our least valuable players. But we have a lot of fun. This is just something where we can spend some time together, and burn off some stress and just have a good time.
Give him something he can hit.
So that was fun, huh?
Yeah,
You did great. Nice hitting display out there, by the way.
Thank you.
If you still have some time, my wife and I would love to take you out. There's a Greek place that we like downtown, a Lenny's. It's really authentic Greek food, so we thought if you were interested, we could go.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's go. Cool. This place is really good. It's got great Greek food, and it reminds us of a trip when we went to Crete and Santorini. So, Paul, I mean, what did you think about today? Was it good use of your time? Was it helpful?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun, and I certainly appreciate you
Of course.
taking me around and show me where you work, and let me meet your wife and your friends. Really appreciate it. Let's cheers. Let's celebrate. Okay. Thank you.
Living and working in Portland.
Yeah.